Good evening, I'm Haley Wilkes. Thank you for joining us. Scott has the night off. We begin with breaking news tonight. The community meeting that's been planned in Sarasota for several days now following the Dallas police ambush and the police shootings of Alton Sterling and Philando Castile has been postponed. Here is the statement released within the last hour by the Sarasota Police Department. Quote, due to logistics surrounding tonight's community meeting, the NAACP, Focus, and the Sarasota Police Department has decided to postpone tonight's community conversation with area law enforcement. A future date has not been decided at this time. We are working to get more details as to why exactly this gathering has been canceled. It was set to begin at the bottom of the hour at the Bethel CME Church, but again, it has been postponed. There will be no meeting tonight, but we will provide you with any updates as they become available. Now to Manatee County, where a developer is pushing for a huge housing development on hundreds of acres of land on the Cortez Peninsula. ABC 7's Rick Adams speaks with the developer and gets some reaction from local residents.
I'm here in Cortez, where what you see back there is prime real estate located right by the water. One local developer who owns all this is looking to transform this land into a waterfront community featuring lots of homes and a hotel. Whiting Preston is the developer behind the proposed project. He says half of the 359 acres just north of Cortez Road between 103rd Street and 119th Street West would remain as open space. The other half will feature around 1,900 homes, a hotel, a marina, and 90,000 square feet of commercial waterfront space.
There isn't a lot of developments like this, and if you look at our plan, we've moved most of the housing away from the waterfront. We separate that with open spaces, a 67-acre lake.
The Peninsula Bay development would not break ground for several years, and it would be built around homes that are already there. Richard Volker lives in the Sunny Shores community near the proposed development. He says he welcomes this with open arms.
It's going to make the property values go up. I mean, they're going to put a marina in the end of the street. That way people won't use a private boat ramp. They'll be using the one up the street. And it's just going to be good for everybody.
Someone who isn't too thrilled about the proposed development is Garrett Thompson. His parents' home is located right across the street from where this development would be built, and his main concerns are traffic and environmental issues.
There's extra runoff from the vehicles, silt from the construction sites, and just general, if you got more people in an area, there's going to be more garbage, more litter.
Preston, meanwhile, has grown up working on this farmland, so it's important for him to keep the feel of Cortez with this development.
This is an exciting opportunity where, as the farm goes away, what happens is we get to really sort of embrace the heritage of the area.
And next up in all this, the developer and his team will be sitting in front of the Manatee County Planning and Zoning Commission on Thursday. They'll be answering any questions that the public may have regarding this project. Reporting from Cortez, I'm Rick Adams, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Thank you, Rick. Longboat Key's largest beach renourishment project in the middle of the island is in its final week, but it will still be months before construction crews leave for good. ABC 7's Adam Cellini joins us now live with more on these projects. Adam.
Thank you, Haley. I'm out here on Longboat Key. Behind me, you can see the crews putting the finishing touches on this $12 million project in the middle of the island. Now, since April, dump trucks have brought over 300 tons of sand from Lakeland out to this beach. But when this project ends sometime next week, there are several more set to start elsewhere on the island. Now, the last dump truck dropped sand on this stretch of beach today, 1 month ahead of schedule. Next, the town plans to dredge 200,000 cubic yards of sand from the south for the south end of the island. They're going to dredge that from New Pass. 2 months later, they will repeat the process in Longboat Pass on the north end of the island. Several locals are glad this is glad to be done with the dump trucks, but others are eager to see their beaches get a makeover.
That's been pretty annoying. A lot of sound, interrupting conversations with customers and things like that.
The beach has been eroding away slowly, but it's gotten to the point where there's not much beach left.
Now, the dump trucks are going to make a 3-week comeback between dredging New Pass and dredging Longboat Pass. They're bringing more of that Lakeland sand to the Longboat Key Club Resort on the south end of the island. Live on Longboat Key, I'm Adam Cellini. Haley, back to you.
Thank you, Adam. As you can see in Adam's live shot there, a little bit cloudy out on Longboat Key. Let's head over to Bob, get a check on our forecast.
Severe thunderstorm warning, 60-mile-an-hour winds, hail up to an inch in diameter occurring now into Hillsborough County. No warnings for us quite yet. However, I think there may be here in the next 15-20 minutes with this cell in particular into East Manatee County. Right now, that severe thunderstorm warning is just to the north of Manatee, but Northport getting some heavy rainfall. Port Charlotte not nearly as intense as it once was about an hour ago. But this is the cell that is producing a tremendous amount of lightning strikes near Myakka City, stretching northward near Bethany and Verna, and that's heading off to the west. This is the cell I mentioned that has prompted the National Weather Service to issue the severe thunderstorm warning until 6:30 for southeast Hillsborough County. It does not include Manatee County at this time, but lightning strikes, nearly 1,000 just in the last 10 minutes in this particular area, and looks like this storm containing the possibility of some small hail up to possibly a golf ball size with this particular column right there to the northeast of Bethany. Storm tops up to 55 to almost 60,000 feet. Whenever you get a storm top that high, there's always a potential for some small to moderate size hail, and that's what we may be seeing. The hail forecast for the next 30 minutes in these zones right here. This whole area, by the way, is moving to the west at around 10 miles an hour, so the potential for some localized flooding will exist too with these cells. Well, more on our weather. It looks like the summer pattern continues. More on that coming up in just a few minutes. Haley, back to you.
Thank you, Bob. Law enforcement has released custody of the Pulse nightclub back to its owners today, about a month after the worst mass shooting in modern U.S. history. The nightclub has been under the control of the Orlando Police Department and Florida Department of Law Enforcement since the massacre on June 12th. The state and FBI criminal investigations are still ongoing. The club owner says in a statement that she is uncertain about the specific next steps. Club management can now begin to make future plans for the future of Pulse. The Sarasota County Sheriff's Office continues investigating a shooting death that happened early this morning in the 2900 block of Hillview Street. Detectives have identified the victim as 40-year-old Daryl Davis. He's been arrested at least 8 times for crimes including robbery, battery, and drug possession. Nearby neighbors say that they've seen a lot of activity at this home. They suspect it is drug-related.
Well, it was pretty obvious, the timing, you know, when they're there for 2 minutes and you see hands go in and out of the windows, that it's drug deals, and we were not happy with it by any means.
The suspect fled the scene before law enforcement arrived. The search for that suspect continues tonight. The sheriff's office says there is no immediate threat to the public. Still to come, the budget is approved for one of the Suncoast tourism organizations. How Visit Sarasota County plans to spend some of its $7 million. And details on a lawsuit settlement involving the UTC Mall.
Need new windows? Buy direct from the factory. New South Window is having a sale. The more you buy, the more you save. Buy 4 windows, save 25%. Buy 6 windows, save 30%. Buy 8 or more windows and save 35%. How? Because New South owns the factory and you cut out the middleman. Award-winning, energy-efficient windows and doors installed with a lifetime warranty. New South Windows are made in Florida for Florida homes by Florida workers. Visit newsouthwindow.com or call now.
Since 1972, Sleep King has provided quality mattresses and accessories at the best discounted prices available. Top brands like Simmons, Sealy, Serta, Beautyrest, iComfort, and more. With available free delivery, free financing, and free setup and removal. For a comfortable night's sleep with same-day delivery, even if we have to carry it on our backs. Trust Sleep King of Sarasota. Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
They say good things come to those that wait. Well, you've waited long enough. You deserve to feel fabulous in your fashionable new Fiat 500X from Alfa Romeo Fiat in Sarasota. Boldly innovative, seductively stylish. Fiat gives you everything you'd expect from a capable utility vehicle, like a spacious interior and advanced safety systems, designed and built like a sexy little Sportster. Don't wait any longer. You deserve to feel fabulous. Get a new Fiat at Alfa Romeo Fiat of Sarasota.
Since 1928, Karastan has been setting the standard in carpets and rugs, producing non-allergenic wools that won't promote the growth of bacteria or dust mites like other carpets will. Karastan wools actively remove contaminants from the indoor air, making your home healthier. And there are many colors and patterns and textures to choose from. Come see for yourself.
So many possibilities worth exploring. We are delighted to have Dr. Kaminsky join our team at the Totola Cancer Center.
I'm a radiation oncologist. I was at the National Institutes of Health, most recently at the Medical College of Georgia, specialized in central nervous system cancers, prostate cancers, and other types. At the Totola Cancer Center, we have a level of technology that is second to none.
He has a great wealth of knowledge and shares the same passion that we have for patient care.
My family and I are happy to be here in Sarasota and I'm excited to treat our patients here at the Totola Cancer Center.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com, AND services.com.
The all-new official Suncoast forecast, only on ABC 7.
Increased water releases from Lake Okeechobee have created significant algae blooms in parts of South Florida, furthering the decades-long discussion of how to deal with this water as it flows through the Everglades. The 2014 voter-approved Amendment 1 dedicates hundreds of millions of dollars of state revenue to preserving Florida's land and water. The economic think tank James Madison Institute says a significant amount of that funding should be spent on Everglades restoration projects. They say all Floridians have a stake in the toxic algae cleanup, and taxpayers deserve the biggest return on their investment as possible.
The best bang for the buck to stop that water early through the creation of reservoirs that'll capture that water and begin to cleanse it before it gets into Lake Okeechobee.
Governor Rick Scott is asking members of the state's congressional delegation to push for federal help to deal with the massive algae problems in waterways to the east and west of Lake Okeechobee. Visit Sarasota County is getting the green light for its 2017 budget. Sarasota County commissioners have approved the agency's budget of just around $7 million. Around $550,000 of that is earmarked for the 2017 World Rowing Championships at Nathan Benderson Park. Visit Sarasota also plans to use that money to continue to market the county as a tourist destination and to hire a new salesperson to help market the approximately 1,000 new hotel rooms that are popping up across the county. Bob will be back with your forecast after this.
At 6:30, ABC brings you news from around the world, and now ABC 7 brings you more in-depth coverage of the stories making news on the Sun Coast. Join your Sun Coast news team for the all-new ABC 7 News 7.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
Is your mop a dirty, disgusting mess? You need the Hurricane 360 Spin Mop System, the only mop and bucket that spins the dirt away. A system that cleans practically anything and everything with super absorbent microfiber. Dip it in the washer side and the mess releases into the bucket. Then place it in the dryer side and push on the pedal. You get a clean mop head that's practically dry and ready for more. And your hands will never again touch a dirty, disgusting mop. The heads are washable and reusable. Get the Hurricane 360 Spin Mop System for just 2 payments of $19.99. You'll also get a Sticky Buddy, the reusable sticky roller that picks up pet hair and lint and washes clean in seconds. You can take advantage of our 2-for-1 Pick It Up special and get a second spin mop set. Just pay additional shipping and fee. And we'll upgrade you to free priority handling. So don't wait. Order now.
Call 1-800-394-1524 to get your Hurricane Spin Mop double offer. So hurry and call 1-800-394-1524. Call now.
At Sunset Subaru in Sarasota, it's all about getting more for your money. More years, more miles, more 2016 IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus winners than any other brand. Stop by to see our new state-of-the-art showroom today, and you can lease the most award-winning small SUV on the planet, a new 2016 Subaru Forester, for just $229 a month. Complimentary maintenance included at Sunset Subaru in Sarasota. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
Come uncork your inner artist at Painting with a Twist. Bring your favorite bottle of wine and appetizers and enjoy an evening out with friends to celebrate any special occasion. It's perfect for a girls' night out, birthday parties, or a fun date night. Painting with a Twist offers 2 or 3 hour classes that are instructed by local artists, and there is no experience required. We now have 2 convenient locations in Sarasota and Bradenton. Visit our website to view our calendar and schedule your next party today.
Bob, you're watching some very active storms in the Tampa area north of us.
One cell in particular into East Manatee County on the verge of becoming severe. It may do so in the next minute or so. So we're keeping an eye on that right now near Bethany. That moving to the west at 10 miles an hour. There were a lot of strong cells around last night delaying some flights and some arrivals into Tampa. This one from Catherine Warner, who was above Tampa on a flight there. They actually had to be diverted to Fort Myers because of the severe storms that were around. She took this photo and sent it to pics at mysuncoast.com. I wanted to show you this one too. This was from the Pacific Ocean. This is just an incredible shot of a pilot, Santiago, getting this as he was flying around. You can see above the lower deck of the storm as the lightning was flashing. What an impressive shot that was. And keep your photos coming to pics at mysuncoast.com. Lakewood Ranch webcam showing the towering cumulonimbus developing and moving our way toward the coastline anyway. Some of those storms could be severe. And as I mentioned, we are monitoring one cell in particular located just right about here into eastern portions of Manatee County, which is moving to the west at 10 miles an hour. Has the potential of becoming severe here in the next 5 minutes or so. Right now, over nearly 1,000 lightning strikes just in the last 10 minutes with this particular cell. Other showers down near Northport and Port Charlotte, but this is the area we're more concerned with right now from Mayaca City northward to State Road 62. Just a continuous display of lightning occurring as heavy rain is occurring with that cell. We take a look at this line itself. It's moving to the west at 10. Some of the key cities that may be impacted by this storm in the next 10 minutes to an hour from now. Lakewood Ranch right around 7:09. The potential for that being right there at just after 7 o'clock tonight. Parrish, we should see that activity there just around 7 o'clock as it continues to move to the west. The Titan impact on this is a 4 out of a scale of 1 to 10. The Doppler radar and hail impact at 4.1, flooding impact at 5.7 now. The wind not as strong at this point because it's more moving off toward the west and there's no real rotation with those cells at this point. However, we'll keep an eye on that. Elsewhere near the Keys, from Longboat Key southward all the way down into near Venice, things are fairly quiet there currently, but late last night we had some rough weather. The severe thunderstorm warning that had been in effect for Hillsborough County now has expired. The National Weather Service expiring that particular severe thunderstorm warning. Rainfall has been heavy, over 2 inches where you see that dark green into eastern Manatee County. At the airport, not much going on there right now. 90 degrees, sunshine, dew point at 73, winds out of the west-northwest at 10. And the high today, another hot one, 1 degree shy of the record at 95 degrees. 76 was the morning low, 1 degree above the average. So far today, 35/100ths of an inch of rainfall at the Sarasota Bradenton Airport. We will continue to see some rainfall, though, through around 10 o'clock tonight. And some of that could be heavy. We could see an additional inch in some areas near the coast. 92 in Jacksonville, 94 in Tallahassee. It's cooled in Orlando, down to 79 there, and 87 in Miami. And you can see the rain still occurring, cooling things in Sebring and Punta Gorda at 74. Northport is cooled to 83 degrees. Still hot, though, in Sarasota and in Venice Gardens. Now, we're in this pattern with afternoon and evening storms, some producing some locally heavy rainfall, dangerous lightning. But as we work our way through midweek next week, this may be a factor. This is a very dry air out there in the Atlantic pushing in our direction. But for tonight, as I indicated, some big storms around. Tomorrow we'll start off sunshine. Should be a decent start with the southeast wind. And then showers and storms like clockwork moving through late in the afternoon and evening. Those two could be rather intense cells. And then Friday, similar conditions. I think keep the umbrellas handy in the afternoon on Sunday, Saturday through Sunday, too. Look how hot things are in Toronto now. 95 degrees there. Detroit at 90, 89 in Denver, and 100 in Wichita. And temperatures really heating up over the southern plains. Dallas now at 98. For the 7-day forecast, it looks like this. Over the next 7 days, we are anticipating a good chance for afternoon and evening storms, although midweek next week that may be adjusted somewhat depending upon how strong that dry air is moving around. For tomorrow, more storms in the afternoon, a high near 92 degrees. Scattered storms tonight, though. Some of those could be strong with some heavy rain possible. Haley?
Thank you, Bob. Women coming out of jail or an abusive relationship will soon have some help regaining their footing. The transition house called Beauty for Ashes is on the City Life Church campus in Bradenton. The 12 to 18-month faith-based transitional program will help women adjust to their new lives by volunteering through the church. The women will also attend recovery classes and continue their education.
The house is right here on the property, and I think it's going to be a good thing for all these ladies to be able to come here, work with the church. They'll intern in some areas, cleaning and doing some other stuff. And every Tuesday night, we're doing about 300 meals. They're going to interact with us.
The house is set to open on Sunday. Today was National Summer Learning Day, and for kids and some Sarasota police officers, they were on hand to book 'em. This was the second annual Cops and Kids Literacy event. Police officers and members of the Housing Authority passed out books to kids in the Newtown area. The event had three purposes: provide books for low-income kids, reduce the typical summer reading drop-off, and foster positive interaction with police and the younger generation.
Hi, I'm Linda Carson. Need a good laugh? Coming up, we'll tell you where to get it.
Tonight, the high-stakes Veep Stakes. So who is Hillary Clinton vetting? And who is on Donald Trump's short list? With just days to go, it's a pivotal moment in the presidential race. Tonight, countdown to the conventions on ABC's World News Tonight with David Muir.
They care. They take the time to understand you, take the time to understand your case.
There's no better satisfaction to me than to see a client who is happy because of the job we've done for them.
It's really actually very comforting to know that there's someone that you've heard of and you're getting recommendations about that you can turn to when you have a problem.
I felt like I had a partner in this, and he was going to be by my side.
Whether you're a homeowner looking for a professional installation or a contractor looking for top quality products, Sarasota Glass and Mirror can meet your every need.
For 42 years, Sarasota Glass and Mirror has been the area's premier supplier and installer of quality glass products for your home or business. As an authorized PGT WinGuard dealer, we know how to protect your home with everything from the PGT WinGuard impact-resistant windows and doors to shower enclosures and decorative mirrors. The Sarasota Glass and Mirror team has the knowledge to tackle any project.
That's Chuck, proud homeowner, regular do-it-yourselfer. Today he's attempting an electrical repair. This is Pablo. He's an electrician with Mr. Sparky. How's he doing, Pablo?
Terrible, Mike.
Yeah. What Chuck doesn't realize is that almost 68,000 home fires are caused every year by electrical problems.
What?
If he doesn't have the proper tools and training, he's liable to start the next one.
Little help here.
That's what I'm talking about.
Call 888-8-SPARKY.
You might want to write that number down.
Today, everyone is looking for carpeting that lasts longer. G. Fried has you covered with Karastan. With a legacy of quality and integrity, we provide you with a huge selection of Karastan carpets with exclusive lifetime limited warranties. All installed by our highly skilled, highly knowledgeable team. Come ask us why Karastan is the best and most durable. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. Our promise means a new car you'll love. If not, return it for one you do. At Sarasota Ford, we promise live market pricing. We monitor national pricing on our entire inventory, so you get the best deal. In fact, we guarantee it. Bring us any competitor's ad, and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
In the spotlight tonight, a lot of funny people are heading to the Suncoast this weekend. They're performers in Florida Studio Theater's 8th annual Improv Festival, and they intend on making all of us laugh. ABC 7's Linda Carson has more.
The Sarasota Improv Festival is one of the top improv festivals in the country. Top performers are coming from all over this country and all over the world.
The festival has a wonderful reputation with its audiences that come to it. The audiences are so engaged and excited to see the different art forms, and that really attracts the artist.
The performers also come to see the work of other world-class performers and to experience the many different types of improv that'll be here.
We'll have musical improv. We have our headliner this year is doing a film noir, a Twilight Zone episode. We've never had that before. We've got a French farce this year.
You'll also see one-word suggestion turn into an entire 40-minute play, or a one-word suggestion that's turned into a play Shakespearean style.
Adam Ratner will be performing with the Florida Studio Theater Improv Group. He says the festival always inspires him.
Every year I see something new, and it takes me to a new level and makes me feel more amped up to get up there on stage and try new things.
Some of the favorite teams who are coming.
I love Dad's Garage from Atlanta. Always like watching them. Stack, the 4-lady group that sings, they take one word out of the audience and just turn it into 40 minutes of just jaw-dropping singing, musicals, real funny satire.
The festival opens Thursday with Florida groups. Friday, it's national and international performers who will take the stage. There'll also be workshops.
They'll be going on Saturday during the day. They start at 11 a.m.
The grand finale, Saturday night, is called All Play.
All 90 performers from the weekend will get together and they throw it all against the wall for the last set. You'll see some of the best and worst improv you've ever seen.
The Sarasota Improv Festival here at Florida Studio Theater, July 14th through the 16th. There'll be 18 of the top improv groups in the world. See them all? I promise you, you'll see something you've never seen before and you'll get a laugh. Linda Carson, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Thank you, Linda. I like how she said that there's some of the best and some of the worst.
That caught my attention too.
Which makes it even funnier, right? When it's not good. So.
It's kind of like karaoke. Sometimes there's really good ones, and the ones that aren't that good are kind of enjoyable as well.
My sister and I witnessed that last weekend. We loved it because it was hilarious.
Yeah, it's fun.
Have a great evening. We will see you back here at 11.
I'm Alan Cohn. Spearheading the lionfish problem, Mote Marine hosts its annual derby, but what more can be done to combat the invasive species?
Tonight on ABC 7 News at 7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Dog days of summer got you down? Beat the heat with huge summer savings during the summer clearance event going on now at Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota. You'll be the coolest family on the block in your all-new Chrysler Pacifica for just $27,999. Or get the lowest price ever on a new Dodge Journey, just $15,999. And right now, get up to $10,000 off a new Ram Crew Cab. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota.
Getting older shouldn't mean giving up all the things she loves to do. It should just mean, well, finding new ways to do them. Right at Home's professional team thoughtfully selects caregivers to provide help with personal care, housekeeping, and of course, meal preparation.
Oh, that smells so good. Oh, and it tastes good too.
We can provide the right care right at home.
Attention, this is an important message for anyone who had an IVC filter placed to prevent blood clots from traveling to their heart or lungs. Did your IVC filter move, break, or cause organ damage? The FDA warns that IVC filters may cause serious complications, such as heart or lung damage, internal bleeding, even death. If you or a loved one suffered serious complications, call IVC Filter Helpline now. You may be entitled to compensation. IVC filters are designed to prevent blood clots. If your IVC filter moved or broke and you suffered heart or lung damage, internal bleeding, or if a loved one died as a result, call IVC Filter Helpline today. Our network of experienced attorneys is ready to fight for you. You'll pay nothing unless there's a recovery in your favor. Call today for a free confidential consultation. Don't fight this alone. Call IVC Filter Helpline now.
Please call 800-897-6764. That is 800-897-6764.
The kitchen is where life happens. Minnesota Flooring now offers a wide variety of beautiful quality craft-made cabinetry to make sure the heart of your home reflects your style. Visit us today at our new kitchen and bath cabinetry locations.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com, AND services.com.